All right, let's be real for a second. Have you ever felt like you're just drowning in a sea of documents, browser tabs, and research notes? Because if you have, you are definitely not alone. Today, we're going to dive into a tool that's designed to help you get a handle on all that chaos. We're talking about turning your scattered information into a powerful, personal knowledge base. So let's explore how this new kind of tool can give you a serious strategic advantage.
This quote from Google's Stephen Johnson, it just nails the struggle, right? I mean, it doesn't matter if you're a student, a researcher, a professional, we all face this. Your most important information is never in one convenient place. You end up spending way more time just looking for things and actually using them. It's this universal frustration. But what if there was a better way?
And that is the crucial question right there. Forget about an AI that knows everything on the internet. Just imagine one that's an expert, but only on your content, your projects, your research, your notes. I mean, it's a total fundamental shift in how we can get AI to really work for us with our own material. Well, that tool is called NotebookLM. And look, it's not just another note-taking app or some general-purpose chatbot you've seen before. You really have to think of it as a whole new category of AI. It's like your personal research assistant, a thinking partner that's dedicated 100% to the information you give it. So what's the secret sauce here? What makes NotebookLM so different? It's this core concept called source-grounded AI. And what that really means is pretty simple. It doesn't just pull answers from all over the internet or its general training data. No. Instead, every single summary, every answer, every insight it gives you is pulled directly and only from the documents you upload.
Okay, so this breaks down the key differences really well. Think of a general AI, like ChatGPT, as a jack of all trades. It's awesome for creative brainstorming. But NotebookLM, it's a specialist. Its entire purpose is to become an expert on your knowledge. And because it's source-grounded, that risk of hallucination, the AI just making stuff up, is super, super low. And here's the crucial part. Your data stays private. It is never, ever used to train the model.
All right, so how do you actually get started building this, second brain? Well, honestly, that might be the best part. It's incredibly straightforward. Let's just walk through how simple it really is to get up and running. Yep, that's it. It's basically a simple two-step process. First, you create a new notebook for whatever project you've got going on. Could be a research paper, a business plan, maybe you're just studying for an exam. Then you just start uploading your stuff. That's it. The whole thing is designed to be completely frictionless. And what can you upload? Well, pretty much anything. We're talking about those dense research PDFs, all your Google Docs and slides, links to websites. You can even use transcripts from YouTube videos and audio files. That kind of versatility means you can pull everything, your lectures, articles, reports, your own notes, all into one single, intelligent, and searchable space. Okay, so you've uploaded all your sources. Now this is where the real magic begins. See, this isn't just about storing your information. It's about actually transforming that raw data into structured, usable insights that are going to save you literally hours of work. Let's do a little stress test here. Imagine you have to get through this book, Designing Data-Intensive Applications. We're talking over 600 pages of really dense academic material. You know the type? It's the kind of book people start like 3 times and just never finish. Well, with just a single prompt, NotebookLM can digest that entire book and spit out a structured 10-slide presentation outline. I mean, it creates the titles, it pulls out the key bullet points for every single slide, and it organizes the whole flow logically. It literally turns a mountain of text into a totally manageable path for learning. Okay, or let's think about a more common scenario. You've got scattered research notes, maybe some interview transcripts, a bunch of articles you saved for a project. It's just a mess, right? A bunch of disconnected information. How do you even begin to find the themes in all that? Well, check this out. NotebookLM can generate a custom audio overview. And this is an incredibly popular feature for good reason. It creates this short conversational audio summary. It sounds like 2 AI hosts just discussing the key ideas and connections from your documents. It is perfect for absorbing your research while you're commuting or just on the go. Okay, what about for business? Let's say you've got these complex spreadsheets just full of sales data, or maybe you've collected the URLs for all of your top competitors. You need to understand the landscape, and you need to do it fast. Well, NotebookLM can analyze all that data and synthesize it into a really clear, concise format like this comparison table. It finds the key patterns and organizes them for you, basically turning hours of manual spreadsheet work and copy-pasting into a task that takes, like, seconds. And honestly, the list of things it can create just keeps growing. You can instantly generate interactive mind maps to see how all the concepts connect. You can make quizzes and flashcards to test your knowledge. You can even visualize information with timelines and infographics. It's like having a whole suite of tools designed to help you understand your own information on a much, much deeper level. But look, this is about more than just productivity hacks. This is really about changing the way we learn and interact with complex information. It's about making that deep understanding so much more accessible to everyone. And the big question is, can you trust the output? Yes, because it's source-grounded, tests are showing over 95% data accuracy. Plus, and this is huge, every single answer comes with citations that link you directly back to the exact passage in your original source document, so you can instantly verify exactly where that information came from. Market researcher Sean Campbell, I think, puts it perfectly. He says it's not just a tool, it's a thinking partner. It's like having a junior analyst or a personal research assistant who's right there with you, helping you connect the dots and see that bigger picture inside your own work. So what's the bottom line? What should you take away from all this? Well, first, you can get through complex subjects way faster than ever before. Second, you can produce higher quality, more accurate work because every single fact is verifiable. And finally, you can turn your own collection of information from a messy liability into a real strategic asset. And all of this leaves us with one final and I think really exciting thought. When you have an AI that's a genuine expert on your material, your knowledge, and your projects, what new ideas are you going to explore? What will you build or write or create next? The possibilities, they're just fascinating to think about.